Hi friends, today I'm going to tell you about the most important works which you have to prepare for the UGC NET exam. You are not fully prepared if you have not read these works for the UGC NET exam. So these are not the full description of the works, these are the less or short description of the works so that you can get the idea which all work you have to prepare for the UGC NET exam. So full description videos I'll upload soon. But today this is the short description. Let's get started with the video now. The very first poem is A Fairy Queen. It's an English epic poem by Edmund Spenser, and this book is divided into 6 parts. Books 1 to 3 were first published in 1590 and then republished again in 1596 together with the books 4 to 6. And it is one of the longest poems in the English language, and in this work only Spenser has invented the verse form known as the Spenserian stanza. Basically, Spenser presented the first 3 books of The Fairy Queen to Elizabeth I in 1589, and Sir Walter Raleigh has sponsored it. And the poem was a clear effort to gain court favor, and as a reward, Elizabeth granted Spenser a pension for life amounting to $50 a year. But there is no further evidence that Elizabeth I ever read any of the poem. So this is the very first poem which you must read. The next work is The Wasteland. The Wasteland is a poem by T.S. Eliot, and it is one of the most important poems of the 20th century. It's a central work of modernist poetry and published in 1922. The 434-line poem first appeared in the United Kingdom in the October issue of Eliot's The Criterion and in the United States in the November issue of the Dial. It was published in the book form in December 1922. The poem structure is divided into 5 sections. The first section, the burial of the dead. The second section is the game of chess. The third section is the fire sermon. The fourth section is a death by water. And the fifth section is what the thunder said, concludes with an image of judgment. So it's the most important poem by T.S. Eliot. So you must remember this. Stone Mattress. Stone Mattress is a short fiction collection by the Canadian author Margaret Atwood, and it was published in 2014. It is a collection of tales. Rather than the short stories, it is a collection of tales, and these tales are divided into nine parts. So these are the collection of 9 tales. Includes Elfinland, Revenant, Dark Lady, Lucy's Nature, The Freeze-Dried Groom, and so on. So this is the most important work again of the Margaret Atwood. The Telltale Heart. So if you are preparing for the UGC NET exam and you have not prepared this story, then you are undone. You have not prepared well. So this is the most important story for the UGC NET exam. The Telltale Heart is a short story by American writer Edgar Allan Poe, and it was first published in 1843. And this story was first published in James Russell Lowell's The Pioneer in January 1843, and it is considered as a classic of the Gothic fiction genre and is one of the most important and best known short story of Edgar Allan Poe. So this is the most important short story. To Kill a Mockingbird, a very important work, very important work. To Kill a Mockingbird is a novel by Harper Lee which was published in 1960. It was successfully read in a high school and a middle school in the United States, and it has become a classic of modern American literature, and this work has won the Pulitzer Prize. The plot and the characters are loosely based on Lee's observations of her family, her neighbors, and an event that occurred near her hometown in 1936 when she was 10. There are so many controversies of this work, but this work is really very important, if you are preparing for the UGC NET exam. Kanthapura. Kanthapura novel, its characters both are very important. It's the first novel of Raja Rao written in 1939 AD, and it described the period in which the struggle against the foreign government was dominating the political scenario in India. Raja Rao has supported the ideas of Gandhi, thus Kanthapura as a political novel is totally influenced by the principle of Gandhi. And this novel is written in 3 stands. that is political background. It tells us about the political background, religious background, and the social background. So Kantapura is very important. Mansfield Park by Jane Austen. It's a novel by Jane Austen and very important novel. Mansfield Park generally stands for the great country homes of the wealthy. So this novel is all about the social mobility, and the social mobility is the primary theme in all the Austen novels. So this is the very important novel again. Mother Courage. Mother Courage is a play written by Bertolt Brecht in 1939, and it is considered by some to be the greatest play of the 20th century, and yes, also the greatest anti-war play of all the time. So it is also a very important play. Gone with the Wind is a novel by American writer Margaret Mitchell, and it was first published in the 1936. It is the novel which received the Pulitzer Prize for Fiction for the book in 1937, and it was adapted into the 1939 film of the same name, which is often considered to be one of the greatest movies ever made. And Gone with the Wind is the only novel by Michelle published during her lifetime, and it was very famous, very, very famous. The Trial, again a very important work. Its original German title is Der Prozess. It's a novel written by Franz Kafka between 1914 and 1915 and published posthumously in 1925. And it is in 1990, the book was listed in Le Monde's 100 Book of the Century and as number 2 of the best German novels of the 20th century. So the trial is very important, very important. Dream on a Monkey Mountain. Dream on a Monkey Mountain is a play by the Nobel Prize winning and poet and playwright Derek Walcott. It was first published in the 1970 with a collection of short plays entitled Dream on Monkey Mountain and Other Plays. It was produced and broadcast on NBC in 1970. So it is a novel by the Nobel Prize winner playwright. So it's automatically an important novel which you have to read. The God of Small Things by an Indian writer, Arundhati Roy. It's a debut novel and it's a story about the childhood experiences of twins whose lives are destroyed by the love laws that lay down who should be loved and how much. And this book has won the Booker Prize in 1997, so automatically it's a Booker Prize novel. Booker Prize won novel, so you have to read this. The Shadow Lines. The Shadow Lines is a Sahitya Academy Award winning novel by Indian writer Amitabh Ghosh in 1988. And this novel is set against the backdrop of historical events like the Swadeshi movement, Second World War, Partition of India, and the riots of 1963 and 64 in Dhaka and Calcutta. So this novel earned the Ghosh Sahitya Academy Award. So this is the very important novel. The Inheritance of Loss, again by an Indian author Kiran Desai. It's her second novel and it was first published in 2006. It won a number of awards including the Man Booker Prize for that year, the National Book Critics Circle Fiction Award in 2007 and Vodafone Crossword Book Award in the 2006. So this book has won the most of the awards. So this is the most important work which you have to prepare. The Lion and the Jewel is a play by Nigerian writer Wole Soyinka that was first published in 1959. So this is the play emphasizes the theme of the corrupted African culture as well as how the youth should embrace the original African culture. Its characters are most important and this whole story is most important. The Spanish Tragedy. The Spanish Tragedy or Hieronima is Mad Again is an Elizabethan tragedy written by Thomas Kidd between 1582 and 1592 and it was very high popular and influential in its time. The Spanish tragedy established a new genre in English and it's a revenge play or you can say a revenge tragedy. This play contains a violent murders and includes as one of its characters a personification of revenge. So and this Spanish tragedy is often considered to be the first mature Elizabethan drama. So this is a very important play, very important play. Things Fall Apart. Okay, if you are done with the practice of your UGC NET exam this time and you are left with this novel, then you are at mistaken, because this is very important novel and it's really very important novel. That's it. And Things Fall Apart is a novel written by Nigerian author Chinua Achebe, which was published in 1958. And this is the story of eastern part of Nigeria and the arrival of Europeans during the late 19th century. So it's very important novel, very important novel. The Man-Eater of Malgudi, again with an Indian author, R.K. Narayan. This novel was published in 1961, and again the story revolves around the life of an Indian printer named Nataraj, and he lives in a huge ancestral house in Malgudi, a fictional town in South India. So again, this is very important novel. So I have given you the short description of these works, but soon I am going to make the full description videos of these works, as these are really very important works and I don't want that you miss any of the work. So please subscribe my channel, share these videos with your friend and hit the bell icon so that you will not miss any of my video for the UGC NET exam. Thank you so much.